Hello, my name is Alex Marcus, and today I will examine media and beauty standards through a feminist sociological perspective. I will explain how beauty standards are socially constructed, how media reinforces them, and how they impact different groups through intersectionality. To begin, as mentioned in our class textbook, sociology is the study of how society affects people and how people affect society. This means our beliefs, behaviors, and even our ideas about beauty are influenced by the society we live in. One key concept is culture, which includes shared beliefs and values. Everyone around the world has different cultures and practices other things. This includes media usage. The media is an important agent of socialization because it teaches us what is considered normal, including beauty standards. The standards for one part of the world may not be relevant to another. For example, imagine an ideal woman in the US versus in Africa or Asia. One key concept in sociology is social construction. This means that ideas like beauty are created by society rather than biology. What is considered attractive is not universal. It changes over time and varies across cultures. This shows that beauty is shaped by social norms, not natural truth. Media repeatedly shows certain ideals which become normalized. These standards enforce inequality by valuing certain appearances over others. Media acts as an agent of socialization, meaning it teaches us societal norms and expectations. Through social media, television, and advertising, we are repeatedly exposed to the same types of bodies and appearances. Over time, this repetition makes these images feel normal and desirable, even if they're unrealistic. For example, 67% of users check their phone even when it isn't ringing, and over a third of users check their social media sites more than once a day. This shows how constantly people are exposed to media, which strengthens its influence on beliefs and behaviors. Socialization also begins at a young age. Children learn what is considered beautiful through toys, movies, and media. For example, princess culture often emphasizes being pretty, thin, and feminine. Research shows that an early emphasis on beauty and sexiness can lead to low self esteem and risky behavior. Using the feminist perspective, we can analyze how beauty standards reinforce gender inequality. Women are often judged more on their appearance than their abilities, and media portrays them within a narrow standard of attractiveness. As noted in research, women are portrayed in a particular set of parameters and tend to have a uniform look that society recognizes as attractive. This reinforces gender norms and limits how women are valued in society. Intersectionality explains how different social identities affect how people experience beauty standards. As research shows, social media can reinforce narrow beauty standards that exclude diverse identities. Race and ethnicity play a role because media often promotes Eurocentric features while underrepresenting other cultures. Social class is also important because meeting beauty standards often requires money for products, clothing, or cosmetic procedures. Sex matters as well because women are generally held to a stricter beauty standard than men. Gender identity affects experiences because transgender and non binary individuals are often excluded from traditional beauty norms. Sexual orientation also plays a role as LGBTQ plus individuals may face both exclusion from mainstream standards and pressure within their own communities. Overall, not everyone experiences beauty standards in the same way. At the macro level, beauty standards are connected to larger social systems and structures. The media and beauty industries profit from insecurity by promoting unrealistic standards and selling products as solutions. As research shows, 90% of girls follow at least one account that makes them feel less beautiful. This shows how beauty standards are tied to profit, power, and inequality in society. At both the individual and societal level, beauty standards have serious consequences. At the individual level, they impact mental health by lowering self esteem and increasing anxiety. Research shows that appearance comparison is linked to disordered eating behaviors. These pressures can also contribute to eating disorders as individuals try to meet unrealistic expectations. There is also strong pressure to conform where people feel like they need to change their appearance to be accepted or valued. From a sociological perspective, these consequences are shaped by social forces like media and cultural expectations. Although beauty standards can be harmful, they can also be challenged and changed. With so many people using social media, it is also a powerful force for social change. Representation is important because seeing different body types, skin tones, and identities helps people feel included and valued. As research shows, exposure to diverse and realistic representation can improve self esteem. From a sociological perspective, this reflects social change where cultural norms evolve over time. By promoting more inclusive and realistic standards, media can help reduce harmful pressures and create a more accepted society. Thank you for your time and listening to my project/video. This slide just shows all of my references that I used to complete this assignment.